Unlearn meditation. You're God's captured audience. It's God's fault that your whole life is mentally focusing on each next thought. You don't miss even a single thought. You're obsessed with the mind's products. Addicted is too mild a word for it. God was just being God, and out of nowhere, the notion came up, what would it be like if I duplicated myself but selectively limited the powers of these additions? What would all the lesser gods do if they didn't have my wisdom and other divine attributes? Guess I'll think about all that and find out. So God, right now, is meditating, and it's in 3D, and here you are, a divine duplicate, who is experiencing, on behalf of your inner mini-God, how to be imperfect. Every mistake you make, God goes, ah, yeah, I see that now. Yep. That's what would go kablooey all right. Of course. No wonder I enjoy being a complete God. This poor minion knows not what's what, and it's just so fascinating. Huh. Sorry, but, no, that's not fun. What I say, let's don't. Let's reverse meditate. Let's kick our inner mini-God's habit. We, the innocent, have had it. Gang, we are doing a divine intervention. Let's find a way to stop attending thoughts, even now when the thoughts keep coming, even though it's our inner mini-God who wants to attend the thoughts. What to do? The secret about thoughts is that they're illusory. They're only real like desert mirage water is wet. So, when ending this addiction, there are no withdrawal symptoms. Nice, eh? It's an all-time feature of ordinary life to go without thinking about almost all the topics of existence. We don't feel any lack. We don't break out in sweating and violent convulsions. Instead, we say, oh, yeah, that topic. Haven't thought about that yet. I'll get back to you. No pain, see? We don't miss thoughts if we're not having them. There's no cold turkey. So, we close the eyes and just abide. The thoughts will come and go, instant by instant, but we know they've got zero value. We just let them whoosh along like traffic by our nicely shaded park bench as we keep our dyslexic dog on a leash when it wants to bite hubcaps. There, Fido. It's okay. We'll chase cars later. We'll just sit here for a spell. So we abide, and what happens? The mind says, I've offered topic after topic, from sex thoughts to pistachio ice cream thoughts to more sex and back to pistachio ice cream and then sex and then pistachio ice cream. All that wide range of notions, and yet still, this person isn't buying my wares. This person abides. What a dude. What can I offer that will get this person's attention once again on my products? And then, coming up empty, the mind quits. No use pumping out thoughts that don't have an audience. And voila, that's what the person wants, the silence. The rest, the downtime, the self without confetti. And instead of wallowing in a peak of unrequited needs, we go, ah. How's that for withdrawal symptoms? Yes, learning to control your mind is difficult. Meditation is concentration used to know God. First, we practice the Hong Sau technique of concentration. This exercise is not difficult, but becoming successful in attaining a state of interiorization, pratyahara, takes a very long time. Most people will not attain this state of perfect physical and mental relaxation in this life. It can take incarnations. Then, there is dharana, true concentration, which makes possible dhyana, true meditation, and finally various levels of samadhi, communion with God. Be not discouraged, as the beginner perseveres he will become increasingly peaceful and eventually joyful. Altogether, our spiritual journey toward perfection and union with God will take countless incarnations. Do not be misled by the nonsense on social media. Those who claim to be spiritually awakened have not even attained pratyahara. God's nature is joy, and when the devotee, like the prodigal son, begins his journey home, he will experience more of God's bliss in his life. The purpose of life is the unveiling of the immortal man, the birth of the spiritual from the psychical, whereby we enter our divine inheritance and come to inhabit eternity. The experience of receiving Christ consciousness within one's own consciousness is the real second coming of Christ. Paramhansa Yogananda.